No, that's true.
Don't want to poison us.
Something to look out for. This is dangerous.
Press the top of it down like really hard.
Oh, cool.
Perfect. Dear Jesus, thank you for today, and thank you for Emily coming here. Please let the words that we speak to be wise and only the truth from you.
God, thank you so much that your mercies are new every morning. Thank you that we get to come here and have a conversation. I pray that it would reflect you, and we pray this in your name. Amen.
And praise God, glory, hallelujah.
Aw, that was a little off, but it was good.
It's okay.
I haven't done that with anybody else on the podcast, so
I do that every time.
I love that. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll just start.
Okay.
And they're just going to jump into it. Okay, welcome to Unqualified. I am Emily Marks, and this is my wonderful friend Kyla Snell, soon to be Kyla
Cuneo.
Woo! She's going to get married in a month, 2 months, a month.
49 days.
Woo!
Exactly.
So like a month and a half, 2 months, yeah.
Ish.
That's exciting though.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
We're ready.
That's crazy. You passed the 50 mark.
I know.
That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do you want to just tell a little bit about yourself and like where, like how we met, like all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. I'm Kyla. I am 23.
No, sometimes you gotta think about it.
Sometimes you have to count in your head.
What year?
I think we met when we were like 10,
Mm-hmm.
and they had moved here from Georgia and come to Lanesville Church.
Yep.
And
which is like that way. Wait, I don't know how close we are.
It's back there.
Yeah,
like,
it's like very close to where we are right
kind
now.
of that way.
Yeah.
But
we're in this like whimsical setting we're talking about.
We're
This
at
is
my
Kyle's house.
parents' house. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
But
yeah.
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 I don't know. I think our friendship started out. We were a little bit more like frenemies almost. We had a hot second where we, I don't know, were we pretending to hate each other?
I don't even remember, but it's so funny that you mentioned that because I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, we were, which is like kind of hilarious. And it's also kind of cool how like God like brings people back together. But yeah, because it was middle school. I think
such an awkward time.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like everyone was homeschooled, and, which is not what makes somebody awkward. Because I've been homeschooled my whole life, and some people will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were homeschooled," or like if they'll joking be like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah,
just like thanks.
That happens.
Yeah, but just a little caveat: homeschooling doesn't make you awkward. No. It really doesn't. No. Like that's a lie.
Yeah,
some people I think might, but it's a lie most of the time. Yeah, it really depends on the personality. I think
it really does.
Yeah. So yeah, frenemies.
Yeah, and then we grew to love one another.
Yes, yes. This is all in the context of like after church, like
coffee hour. Like coffee hour.
Yeah.
You came to the like homeschool group thing.
Oh my gosh! Yes. So did your mom?
My mom was like teaching that with Sarah's mom.
Yes. Okay. So there was a high school and middle school like homeschool co-op. There's a lot of schools in a row.
A little group.
Yeah, it's a little group. It's a very little group. But there's like 4 or 5 high schoolers, and then like us 3 middle schoolers. So you, me, and Sarah.
Like Anna Martin
was the middle school's net. Anna Metz. Anna Metz.
People get married.
Yeah, I know. Changes happen.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about. And Jenny and Lily. No.
Maybe. I don't remember.
And then maybe a couple others. And Zach, obviously, because he's high school. Yeah. So that was the time. And we did like an art class, and they did a biology class. I loved it. It was really fun.
It was really
yeah. I didn't have to do the biology part, so it's I was like art. Like we did like sculpting. No, we did like pottery.
We did pottery.
No, pastel.
We did pastels. I think we did watercolors or something. Oh,
that was a good time. Yeah,
it was a long time ago.
It really was. It was like a very long time ago. So that's kind of like a good segue into what we're talking about, which is change. It's like we're doing another episode of change, but I'm very excited about it because like I was telling you earlier, like it's from one point of view and then now from another point of view, because everybody goes through change.
Yeah.
Like every single person in the entire universe. And that's how growth happens, and that's how like you can't, I've said this quote a couple times before, but you can have comfort or you can have growth, but you can't have both. And I'm like, I just like I love it. So
That's so
good.
good.
I really like it, and it rhymes. So
It does.
it's great.
Anything that rhymes is instantly a good quote.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. Seuss is my man. But yeah, so do you want to just like, well, we started in middle school, like how we met, but do you want to just talk about like where you were at in middle school and like how it led into all the other changes and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff?
I mean, I feel like elementary and middle school, that's a change.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like when you're that age, sometimes you think that you have like everything figured out.
You really,
And
yeah,
you have the
yeah.
plan for success.
Mhm.
And
Starting at like 10.
yeah. I mean, like
That's so
you
true
think
though.
that everything's gonna happen exactly the way you thought it would.
Mm.
And well, that's just not how it works.
I think it's so true, and I think it's so funny how, because like a lot of people say that about people in their 20s, and I say that as I'm in my 20s. I'm like, people say, I don't know. I'm just kidding,
I don't
but
know
like,
if it's true or not.
yeah. But everybody's like, oh, you have everything figured out in your 20s, but it's gonna change. Like you can't make any plans because blah 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 blah. But it's funny to like put that in the context, which is true, but it's funny to put that in the context of a person in middle school, because like it's true. Everybody, like no matter what stage you're in, you always are planning and you're always
Yeah.
like getting ready for the next stage, which I don't honestly know how good that is, because like I think like it's always good to like be prepared, but like I don't know how much it
How
takes
much are you
away
really preparing
that
for it?
too, because
Yeah.
you're not. But it also takes away from, well, maybe you are, but it takes away from the present though, like
Yeah.
you're like, but I don't know, because I feel like the younger people in like middle school, elementary are much better at being in the present than we are, because because like we have like, oh, you have to like choose your job, you have to choose your this, you have to choose your that.
Yeah.
So, and like people in middle school is just like, I want to go over to Stacy's house on Friday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And when I'm 20, I'm gonna get married.
Yeah. It's like I turned 20. Yeah.
By the time I'm 21, I'm gonna have 2 kids because that definitely works out.
Yes, they're gonna be twins. Yeah, yeah. We
Forget
say
about
that as
that.
23-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so you're in middle school and you're planning your life.
Planning your life.
Yes.
You're just like, I don't know, figuring out your interests and everything. It's all good changes happening, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like sometimes change is really scary, and like even just the word saying it's scary sometimes.
Yeah, and people are like,
Ugh.
yeah. I felt like that for a long time. It's like just even the word, I'm just like, I hate it. Like,
Well, it's understandable because it's so hard to like prepare for. Because once you think you've prepared yourself for it,
Yeah.
then the change happens, and you're like, ah.
And it's never what you thought it was going to be. And I think that's what
Yeah.
change is, because like if you knew what it was, I like I guess I don't know if that makes much sense.
It kind of does, yeah.
Because I just like, you can't prepare for what you don't know.
Exactly.
And so you try to prepare for what you think you'll know, but then it happens and you don't know it.
And you don't know
Like,
anything actually.
Yeah. And you have to start over again. So it's like a never-ending process.
Yeah.
Which, putting it that way, is sad.
Well, but it's not though, because change is so good, and like I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
If I hadn't changed from who I was in like high school, then we probably wouldn't be hanging out today.
Which is crazy to
Which
think
is
about.
like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, change is good and it's necessary, and it's definitely hard sometimes, but
because it grows you, and it like
yeah,
it puts you in I feel like it puts you in somebody else's shoes, although it's yours the whole time, but like,
but it shows you a new perspective.
Yeah.
It's like looking back on your life, you're like, wow, I was this certain way when I was this age, and then I changed again.
Yeah.
And I was totally different when I was this age.
Right.
And now I'm totally different from
Yeah.
either of those.
Yeah.
So, like,
no, it's so true. Yeah. And then like it also makes me think about like how much more we're going to feel that when we're like, because I like know so many people I love this happening.
This is so majestic. Like,
I need my hair to be blowing with it. You know,
wow.
like the tree that we're under. I mean, I think you guys can see a little bit of it, but it's mostly like over here. Is this a cherry blossom tree? Or it looks like a willow.
It's a weeping. Maybe it's a cherry. I don't remember.
It's a weeping cherry blossom.
It's a weeping tree.
Yeah, it's a weeping tree.
It's
My favorite kinds
blooming.
of trees. It's blooming like that. That's great. It's so like the petals. I can't with like how fairy tale like we're in.
It's
This
like,
is my dream come true.
oh,
Yeah, it's
so pretty.
It's like, pretty.
And the bees above our heads.
Right. It just, it's like a perfect picture.
So nice. Keep checking my drink for petals, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, is this happening? Oh, it is.
Oh no.
I mean, it looks pretty.
Ooh.
Very aesthetic. When they're there, not when I
garnish.
take it out and like flick it on the ground. Oh no, it's on my bag. That's okay. I love how the drink color matches it too, like
Yeah.
the pink and all that kind of stuff. You did good. She has this like lemonade recipe that we're trying.
Chia seed, strawberry, and lemon extract, and water, and secret juice. It's discontinued.
Yeah, that's why it's a secret.
Yeah.
So you can't like recommend it because then they won't be able to find it.
Mhm.
I like it. I like the secret juice. You have to find a new secret juice.
I know. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. No worries. So change.
Change. I'm gonna look at our notes here that we totally wrote down.
Yeah. It was so funny because like we planned to do this podcast probably Friday.
Yeah.
That's past Friday.
Yeah.
It's Monday, and we also didn't call because I forgot to call and like plan, and my laptop's out of charge. It's fine, but
A lot of moving variables.
oh, it's a lot of move, but it's also like on brand.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You can't have anything nice without a little bit of frenzy.
Yeah, I'm a walking frenzy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
but it's good. It's yeah,
It works out.
excited. But yeah, so I think we landed on just like, you know, someone else's shoes and like what change puts the point of view and like how it puts it and how you receive and all that kind of stuff. So how do you like view your middle school to high school self? Because I remember like you were not I remember like it's like 5 minutes ago, but you just mentioned that we wouldn't be friends if you didn't change in high school, which is very interesting.
I mean, I feel like the beginning of high school was like fine. I was friends with the same people. I was doing a lot of the same things. And then I went to public school. That in itself changed me. There was like a lot of moving factors. There was so many new people. I was trying to like fit in again, and I had never ever done that before because I grew up my whole life with all the same people around. And I don't know, it was just different. And so I tried to change myself into someone that I thought the people around me at the time would enjoy more than the quirky, weird self that I was. And I mean, like, I don't know, it was a change.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I think it's very interesting to touch on just like what that does to someone, because that doesn't, I feel like it's often like put in the high school realm because that's the age where everybody's just like figuring out themselves.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of apply it to even now. Like, it's so easy for me to be at like work or something like that and then want to be like, or start to think in the mindset of like, oh, I wish I was this way so that they would accept me more, or I wish I was this because like that's different from what they display themselves as or whatever it is. But it's crazy how much like it kind of carries with you. It doesn't have to, I don't think.
No.
But it naturally does sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, like, everything you do throughout your life kind of like sticks with you a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I think that's very, very true. Because it's just like what makes you who you are. I forgot. I think a couple different people like have had a couple different conversations about this, but like it has been mentioned by someone that like all of the things you encounter are like kind of what you just said, like stay with you and form who you are, like whether they're truths you believe or lies you believe.
Yeah.
Like it just forms a little bit of your personality as you grow and grow and grow. And it's very interesting to think about like how much we soak in that is either like a truth or a lie
Mm.
about us, and like what the differences that is, and also what our community supplies us with,
Yeah.
like
I
who we
feel like
surround us with.
you reflect the people that you hang out with
Mhm.
most.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because okay, so that's so true in that context. So now you're in not middle school, you're in
High
high
school.
school now, and you're hanging out with a lot of different people. So that's very
Hmm.
interesting. Okay, so tell me more about
I mean,
that.
like, hanging out with public schoolers
Mm,
is very different than hanging out with homeschoolers.
mm.
I feel like feel like
Not awkward,
not awkward,
but different.
not bad, just
But if it's the same
different.
people all the time,
Yeah,
and then high school's not, I mean, public school's not the same people all the
yeah.
time.
Like, I don't know. I feel like homeschoolers are more inclined to go outside, and public schoolers are like, let's stay in, play video games, like
Yeah, yeah.
have a party, like
Mm.
things like that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, each person is different, and that's probably not true for everybody.
Just like maybe a
But
majority,
like,
or like something like that.
yeah,
Or stereotype. Yeah.
and so like, I don't know, things change. People are different, and you try to fit in
Mm.
because you want to be liked.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
big thing.
that's huge. And that's like, I feel like that kind of catapults the
Yeah.
whole like movement of, what am I
Mhm.
even saying? It catapults the movement of like the start of that change, I guess,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say. But I was
It
like trying to think
triggers
of
it.
another way. Yeah. Um because like it's about like you wouldn't ask those questions if you didn't want to be liked by the other people around you.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, how do you not how do you not do that? Like how do you have this mindset of like not like, I guess contentment is what I'm saying, but like everybody needs to grow and should grow, and not just be like, oh, I'm content. But like, what's the balance of being content with who you are and wanting to grow? I guess is what I'm trying to ask.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I know, right? It's just like, I don't know if we can really. I don't know if there's like
Explain
one
it.
answer for it though.
Yeah, I feel like the answer is different for everyone
Mm-hmm.
because everyone's going through
Mm.
different changes, different stages, and like
Mm.
different seasons of life.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, you don't wear the same clothes in the winter as you do in the summer.
That's
So it's like,
true. Yeah.
it's not that you're putting on new personalities or anything like that, but like,
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to figure out how to
Like
be
what's
okay with all the seasons.
yeah, and like what's needed at the time. It's just,
Yeah.
and that's the thing too. That's kind of what I was talking about with Kim in my last episode of saying like not trying to figure out everything and being like just like present with where you're at the moment. Like
Yeah.
if it's a beautiful spring day, like we're gonna be outside, we're gonna do like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that. Like you're not gonna wear the same clothes for like which season. I like that a lot.
You're not gonna put winter boots on to go to the beach.
Heck,
Like,
that's yucky. Yeah.
ew. Especially when the sand gets all in there.
Yeah, it sounds needed now. I know. So where did you, so you're in public school, and like what made you, I mean, that's what made you change
Yeah.
in that way. But like what, like, I guess what did you feel like in it, like in the middle of it, and then what like brought you out of it?
I think I definitely felt in the middle of it. There was just like so many different things happening, whether that be at home
Mm.
or out in the world. And like, I don't know. It was something that I had to learn after to
Mm-hmm.
not be a part of the world, but still be in it.
That's huge.
Is,
and
it's
very
something.
hard. Yeah, it's something. No, it's so true. That's, yeah. I just kind of want to highlight that for a second because like that balance is like so crazy because it's almost like not even like almost like not even a balance, because it's just like, well, you're just in the, you're like, you're not of the world, like that's not in the picture, but it is a balance because you're in the world.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but it's so interesting how like everything comes at you through the world, but you like that's not where your identity is, but it's so easy to put your identity in it or in the things of the world.
Well, because your identity needs to be in Jesus. And like,
Yeah.
I think that high school, like later years of high school, was definitely a time where I forgot that, and that's not right. Like, you can't be
It's
doing that.
easy to forget that in that kind of
It is,
situation.
but it shouldn't be. And
Mm.
I think that, I don't know, there's evil forces at work here.
Oh my gosh, all the time. Literally all
One
the
evil
time.
force in particular.
You're like very salty about that force.
Well,
That was almost like a don't mess with Kyla kind of like. That was so funny. And but I'm wondering too, like, okay, so if you didn't go through that, which this is a question that is probably like kind of a dumb question because you can't really know because it's like a what if, but like, what are your thoughts? If you didn't go through that, do you think your faith would be as strong as it is now, or would it be?
I don't know. Like, not a clue, because I mean, I was in a time of my life where, like, post high school, I was so stressed out from all of the things happening around me. I quit college, joined the workforce, was figuring out what I wanted to be, where I wanted to do it, and who I wanted to do it with.
Right.
And I was so stressed out that it literally made me sick. And so, to try to make myself healthy again, I came back to Jesus. I came back to church. I started doing all of these things, like reading my Bible again and praying and just praising God and, asking Him to heal me. But I think that if none of those stressful things had happened, then I probably wouldn't have come back, because, like, I felt like I didn't need it. But
Wow.
you do need it. You always need it.
Yes. And that's a really cool point too of like even like in the middle of like super stressful times, that's what brought you to realize you need it. But it's like you need it also just as much in the good times too.
Exactly.
And it's like hard for us to remember that sometimes, but it's very like
it's really easy to ask God for things that you need. It's a lot harder to remember to thank Him for the things that you already have.
Yeah, yes. I think so too, because like at that point it feels like we're easily able to just be like, okay, now we're here, I'm in control because everything's going my way. Everything's like, and it's just like nothing's ever, we're never ever in control ever.
Nope.
And that's like stressful and comforting at the same time.
Yeah.
As a control freak.
It's fine.
It's fine. But it's also just like there's sometimes it comes to points where it's just like, oh, I'm so glad that God is God of the universe, and I'm just a part of that. Like, you know what I mean? But
and it's so comforting to know that, like, He has a plan.
yes.
And no matter what you do, unless you walk away from Him and His plan,
right,
it's gonna happen.
Right? Yeah, so, literally. Yeah, exactly.
There's no losing.
Yeah, I know. It's like wait, everything. That's super amazing to think about too. It's just like whatever's done with Jesus is gonna be done. Like, and it's also I think it's like Isaiah. It says His word will not return void, and so it's just like whatever. If we are going out in the name of Jesus and saying these things, like even if it doesn't accomplish what we think it will, it will still like happen. Like, and so I think it's just really like amazing to think about how much power we don't have and how much power God does have, and that's even more than our brains can comprehend.
Yeah.
It's just like that's insanely cool. So you're now like we're kind of working through your life. You're now like in the workforce / figuring out what you want to be and do, and let's speak more about that.
I mean, I feel like I had a time where I was definitely trying to, like, insert myself into situations. Like, I was working for an ambulance company, and so I was like, okay, maybe what I'm going to be is like someone who helps people, and that didn't happen. I'm good. I chose no. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe if I'm not helping people in this area, then I'll help them in another area. So I went and I worked for a medical center. And, well, I think that it would have been more fun down the road if I had stuck with it. But it was just like too much happening, too many moving factors.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was supposed to do yet.
Yeah.
And then, what did I do next?
Was there landscaping in there?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. I did some random nannying, and then I started landscaping.
Nice.
But that was really fun because like just being in God's creation all of the time and like, oh, there's no way you can't be happy. Like, it's not possible. It doesn't matter how sick you are, how stupid the people with you are. Like, it really doesn't matter because you're outside, you're able to view all of this, and you're like, I know the person who created it all. And that's like
amazing. Yeah.
God is a girl dad. You can't tell me he's not.
Like, I love that. Yeah, he totally is. 100%.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. I love that. How long did you do the landscaping for?
Only like 6 months.
Okay.
But I got sicker. And more sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word.
It's a word now if it wasn't before.
Yeah. And my body couldn't handle the workload, which was really, really sad because it was something that I liked so much.
Yeah.
But again, changes happen.
Yes.
You're not in control.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I have been sick now for 5 years.
Whoa. I didn't realize it was that long. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's like,
wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, having this issue for so long and having to like go to doctors and have them tell you like, sorry, I don't know what's wrong, can't help you, like, go try something else, maybe Google it. Like,
do you think I have tried that already?
Like, oh, okay. I don't know, I feel like that brought me closer to God because I was like, okay, if I don't know what's going on, if no one else around me knows what's going on, you know what's going on, and it's a part of your plan, even though I don't like it, like, I have to trust that you know what's going on.
Wow.
But
and I love, like, I mean, those are the kind of things that just like, there was another quote, it didn't rhyme this time, but it was just like, anything that brings us to the feet of Jesus is a good thing. And that is a really hard one to grapple sometimes.
It is,
because
it's so true.
And it's weird because it's like, I don't want to, and also it's weird for me to say this word because I'm not in your shoes, but I like the word mercy comes to mind, but I don't know how do you feel about that word in your situation, because I'm just saying that as it brought you to Jesus closer, it brought you closer to Jesus and like that kind of stuff, but it's also a really hard thing that you're going through.
Yeah, I mean, like, for a long time, like probably like the first 3 or 4 years that I was sick, I was like begging, like, please have mercy on me, please heal me, please make me better, there's so many things that I want to do that I'm incapable of. And I feel like now that's changed again. And like, I don't even ask God to heal me anymore because like, it's all a part of his plan, and maybe this is just part of my testimony. Maybe this is something where I'm gonna meet people who need to see God through someone who is suffering. And it's like, maybe that's something that's gonna make their faith stronger, because I know it has made my faith stronger. So like,
that's amazing. And I love,
you never know.
You never know. You never ever know. It's so true. And I think too, like, it's very interesting how a lot of times people have certain like desires or like conditions or whatever it is that they
Mhm.
want changed or they want like gone or whatever, and that's what people first tell people to pray about. It's like, oh, you should just pray that Jesus takes it away. You should pray blah blah blah. And it's just like, well, what if like the thing that's most glorifying to God right now is you having this
Mm.
burden?
Yeah.
And I say burden, it is a burden, but it's just like, I
Can
mean,
be,
like
but like it can also be your greatest strength.
you, that's exactly, yes, yes. And so it's just like, I love that. I don't know. I think, well, it's also, I really love seeing how you're carrying it too, because like, you're a very joyful person.
Thank you.
So it's just like, and like the joy of the Lord is our strength, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, but like you are holding this whole thing this whole time for 5 years, which I didn't realize it was like 5 years long.
It happens.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
But like how you like gone about it, or like how it's brought you through your life
Mhm.
through now and like later on, and how you're like, I'm not even asking Jesus to take away anymore. Like that's amazing to me.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's more important things that God could be doing. Like, there are definitely more important things. And like,
But you're not a small being in this,
I
you
know
know what I
I'm
mean?
not,
Like
but like
you're important.
I have stronger wishes. I have different wishes now.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. I want God to bring the people that are close to me that don't know him to him,
Yeah.
so that they will know him.
Yeah.
And like, that's top priority right now. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like,
Wow.
I don't know.
I love that. No, I love that. And I love just like, it's kind of like moving on to how change is positive in this sense.
It can be.
Yeah.
You just have
Yeah.
to have the right perspective.
Yeah. And it's also interesting too, because like sometimes people are just soaked in one perspective because that's all they know.
Yep.
And what they're experiencing because that's the only thing they've experienced.
Mm.
But it's just like interesting to like have the point of view of like what you do with, not because like you have their life to do with, but just like what you play in their life.
Yeah.
Because like I think a lot of us play, or a lot of us have the point of view of like, you know, this is my life, like I'm the main character, like this is this and this and this.
Yeah.
And it's easy to like think that way because like you're in your life and stuff like
Exactly.
that. But it's like thinking about like what we have in our own testimonies, and how we play that role in other people's lives, in their
Yeah.
testimonies too, which is very interesting to think about. I don't know if that's a question or
I
just
don't
like
know.
a thought just put out there.
I mean, like, again, different people are different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Literally.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
Like,
true.
you could be the angel in your story, but the villain in someone else's.
Right, without even
like,
knowing it.
Well, yeah. And like sometimes people will tell you.
Sometimes you just definitely know it. Yeah.
It's like, it's fine, good for them, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I feel like change is necessary, and when you're around people that you love and care about, you want so hard for them to change in the same way that you're changing. And that just doesn't happen. And like, it can, but like, you have to be ready for them to change in a way that's a little bit different from what you expected. Like,
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Grow with them, support
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Like, don't be mean about it.
Yeah. No, I think it's like because everybody's on their own timeline too, and nothing is comparable. I think because everybody tries to compare, or that's what you hear a lot.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of discouragement comes in, is when everybody compares and
Yeah.
like this is like, oh, this person is ahead or this person's behind or this person blah blah blah. But it's just like there's no like, you're only like, it's just you and God. Like,
Yeah.
and like yes, you play a role in other people's lives though, and you are able to encourage them or discourage them. Hopefully not, but that's a thing people do.
It happens.
Yeah, exactly. But it just like, yeah, thinking about like where your own walk is and then where somebody else is, and like I love that you said like growing together. Like I think that's key.
It's totally key.
Yeah.
And like, especially being someone who's about to go into a marriage. Like,
that's huge too.
I don't know. You don't have to like or do the same things. You just have to like each other and support each other through everything. And like, I think that's true not only in like relationships, but with friendships too, because everybody's different.
Yes.
And like, everyone's going through separate things, and they might not tell you about everything that they're going through, but like, just because they don't tell you doesn't mean you can assume that nothing's happening.
Absolutely,
you know, something is constantly happening in everyone's life.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
The time.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, like literally. And I don't know. I feel like that's a kind of great place to like let it off, because it's just like that's where everyone is at.
Yeah.
It's just like you're not gonna run into somebody who isn't going through change, or like
everyone's going through change. Everyone's changing their clothes. It's like
yeah, I love that. Yes.
In accordance with the seasons.
Yes, exactly. And but it's cool to think that it's just like everyone's going through change. No one knows each other, but God knows everything. And I think like
crazy.
It is insane. Like sometimes I like think about it and then stop because it blows my mind. But like it's just like God literally, like, I don't know how he orchestrates everything is just so cool to me. And it's just amazing to be like, I love being a part of his creation.
Yeah.
And I love just the fact that the Lord of the universe knows what I'm going through and empathizes with me.
He made every single blade of grass, every leaf on the tree, every flower on the tree.
Yeah.
And he knows everyone.
Yeah. Which is great. And that thinks of like the passage in Luke, like think of the lilies and like how God clothed them, and like the birds that fly in the air, like he takes care of them. And if he loves those things that much, obviously I'm paraphrasing, how much more like does he think about you and love you? And
exactly.
Like just crazy.
It's
like,
so crazy.
Because again, the gorgeous view we have. Would you mind taking a picture and then so we can pop it up on the podcast? Sure.
Do we want a picture of the tree or of you? I love it. And then my house.
All these things. I'm just kidding.
The greenhouse.
Yeah. A couple pictures will pop up.
You'll see them.
Yeah. That's so funny. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so at the end of every podcast, I'm starting to laugh because you'll find out in a second. At the end of every podcast episode is a song recommendation.
I heard.
Yes. I didn't prep a song to recommend, but I'm trying to go through my mind all of the things. Let's go, because I think I have one that just popped up, which is probably just like I'd be like, this one. But I want to hear what you have to recommend.
It's called "God of My Seasons" by Allie Page.
I love Allie Page. I haven't heard that one though, but I love that one.
I'll share it with you.
Yes, please. And I'll share it with everyone. That's awesome.
It's so good. It's just like talks about the seasons of life, and I don't know, I feel like that applies for today.
Yeah, I love that so much. And also the song that popped in my head, I recommended on another episode, so I think let's go to this one. Yeah. Because I was just like, I think you know how the songs like cycle through and like stuff like that. I love that. Well, I'm gonna listen to that one on the way home. That's so exciting. Wait, so say it one more time. The title of it.
God of My Seasons.
God of My Seasons
by Allie Page.
Okay, cool.
I really like the other one by her too. It's.
I think I listened to that. Is it like a well-known one?
True Religion.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's so what I listened to. Oh, Allie Page is really good. Beautiful voice. Yeah. I love that. So great.
Such a whimsical being.
Yes. That's the goal. That's the what's the theme of today?
Whimsical change.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. If you're gonna change, make it whimsy.
Yeah.
Make it whimsical.
Exactly.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for having this conversation.
Thank you
I always
for
love
having me.
And thank you guys for listening again. I will see you guys next week. I'll probably see you sometime soon.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.